No, I mean my older brother alluded to it being a wiener joke. All I heard mentioned was a chicken and a zipper.
Do you remember, I have, but there was a period, I'm sure you remember, when I loved jokes. We all, you know, and comics love well-written jokes, and they never would do on stage, because these are jokes that your parents know that this is not cool, they comedy. When we sit around the bar, the comic strip, and we tell these jokes, and Larry Miller is a master joke teller, and one time he'd say, you can't tell it on stage. So I would go up on stage, I would tell him, I say, this is not part of the act, and I would tell a joke like that. Get a big laugh, and then you go, well, nothing in my act is anywhere near as funny as that. But then there was a period I would tell 2 jokes or 3 jokes, and I realized I'm becoming the wrong comic here. But I always loved, okay, here's one. I think we should close Jewish.
Yes.
This is a good joke. So Russia, this is right after the revolution, Russia, years ago. And the government announces there's a surplus of fruit and vegetables. Everybody line up and you will get vegetables. Everybody lines up for miles and miles in the freezing cold, and they're bundled up waiting. And after about an hour, the guy comes out and he says, the guy comes out and he says, we made a mistake, we counted wrong. There's not enough for everybody. Jews will have to leave. So the Jews shuffle off, everybody moves up the line, they're sitting there freezing, another hour comes out and says, no, we miscalculated, we don't have enough. Women will have to leave. One by one, every hour, another announcement, somebody else leaves, and finally there's a small line, it's getting smaller and smaller. He says, only people who served in the Soviet army can wait on. So everybody who didn't serve. Now it's getting smaller, there's a couple of hundred men. Comes out an hour later, says, you know, we don't have as much as we thought. Only 4-star generals, only people with 4-star men or 4-star generals in the army can have fruit and vegetables. So everybody else leaves. There's 2 guys, 2 crotchety old guys sitting there freezing, and finally the guy comes out and says, listen fellas, there was no fruit, there was no vegetables, that was just propaganda, you guys can go home. So they bundle up their coats, they head home, and one guy turns to the other and says, you know what burns my ass? The Jews only had to wait an hour.